Okay. I'm still riding the high of that last thing, but wow. Just oh, dying boy, that's depressing. There was a request from Mr. Culvers of Torrenco via letter transmission. My son has fallen ill. I would like to discuss a certain plan I have to deal with this matter. I will go into more detail after we meet. That is the message. The fee offered is 10,000 meseta. There will be a need to cross the ocean for this job. Will you take on this job? Sure. For the children. Someone has to think of them. In that case, please go to the village of Torrenso and get more details directly from Mr. Culvers. The village of Torrenso is south of Monson. The Culvers residence is the house farthest in the back. Cool. South of Monson. Okay. Sorry, just had to check the map for a second there. Make sure I knew where I was going. Let's see what this X burst does. Huh, cool. I believe this is Torrenco. Torrenco. This is the village of Torrenco. It's a farming village famous for its terrace fields. Ah, cool. I don't know what a terrace field is, but it sounds very cultured. And by cultured, I mean foreign to me. What kind of clothes are in style over in the mainland? We get behind the times in terms of fashion being cooped up in this village. Tell us. Okay, calm down. It's not that big of a deal. I'm good at making rafts out of logs. I used to go on the mainland once in a while, but now I'm too afraid of the monsters. What's the mainland? Is it really such a great thing? Depends on your opinion. Earthquakes, abnormal climate, outbreak of monsters. For us here on an isolated island, we can't tell what's going on in the world today. I don't need these things. There's a notice posted here. We now sell Trimate. Oh, cool. I have too many of those things. But cool. Actually, at this point I might have used them in that boss fight, so maybe I don't have that many Trimates anymore. Our terraced fields are the pride of this village. Look at what a wasteland it is now. A strange flock of birds flew from the northeast and ate our fields. Oops. The person who lives in this house is kind of strange. He likes those birds that eat our fields. Because of this, he's been ostracized by the other villagers. He likes birds, so he's been ostrich-sized. Oh, the fields are all eaten up. A bunch of books about animals. Oh, the fields are all eaten up. What? You've come from the mainland? How unusual. Working in the fields gives me backaches and makes my hands rough. But when I watch the crops growing strong and green, all my fatigue disappears. But these days, we have those birds eating up our fields. It's terrible. There's nothing interesting. Our village used to have abundant harvests of farm crops and marine products. We were proud of the fact that we were pretty much self-sufficient in terms of food supply. But recently, we haven't been able to fish. And what with the monsters, and the fields have been eaten up by the birds. Now we can barely find food for ourselves. Boo-hoo. Oh my, here are some books whose content I would hesitate to say out loud. Quite fascinating. Chaz! Dirty old man. These books are about growing crops. The son of those people in the house over there has been sick in bed. Poor thing. Okay, before I talk to you, I'm just gonna... These are books about growing crops. These are books about growing crops. Let's see. The village of Termi, where we used to take family trips, my son took to the place greatly. He was especially delighted to see the statue of the heroine on the hill. He said even though she's a woman, she looks cool, and he wants to be strong and conquer evil people too. But now this... Are you the hunters from the guild? My name is Culvers. My son has become ill, but actually the doctor said that he has been cured. But my son is convinced that he is going to die, that he can't be cured. It's one of those so-called psychological illnesses. Back in the days where there weren't many monsters, we used to take family trips to Termi. If we could only take him now, but that's not possible. If we showed him something that is connected to Termi, it might get his strength back. Please, could you go and buy something from the gift shop at Termi? No need, because in my impulsive buying spree at Termi, I just so happened to buy everything I needed for these side quests. I didn't even do that on purpose. I didn't know this is gonna be a thing. But this is the second time it's happened. The second time it's happened. The legendary sword used by a heroine of yore. I don't know what this yore land is, but it sounds cool. Alice's sword has been raised. It's so light. Oh, wow, look at this. It's the Alice sword, that heroine we saw at Termi. Ready? Now watch. Cool. This sword is filled with the strength and courage of the heroine Alice. Here, it's for you. Now you get better. Oh yes, thank you. I feel like I'm getting better already. Excellent. Thank goodness, my son has recovered. I feel like I'm getting some strength back. Oh, it's a miracle. My son has recovered. It's all thanks to you. You are the second hero. Actually, this is Final Fantasy. This is Phantasy Star 4, so technically I'm the fourth hero, but I appreciate the sentiment. Actually, Phantasy Star 3 had at least 3 heroes, depending on which timeline you picked. So that's like... That would make me hero number 6. Thank you so much. I'll remit your fee to the guild. Wait, no, remit 5? Yeah, I would be the... Wait, no. No, yeah, I would be the... I'm the 6th hero. Good job. The commission fee is 10,000 Meseta. Here it is. Please come again to the Hunters Guild where we enrich the lives of hunters. It's amazing that even a toy sword like that could save a life. That was a genuine heroine's sword. That is, to that boy. Aw, this is all just feel-good stories, ain't it? These have been good. These are good. I like these stories.